Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in San Diego, California. The Night Riders meeting up to finally go on their quest for their totem. A black unicorn is who they are petitioning. But first, we have something that is going to be happening.
Saul will look at Veronica with the envelope in her hand, and he'll tilt his head. Can we as a pack decide right now that we can place bets on who your parents are?
You guys can place bets. She just smirks amusingly.
I'm going to bet Emil is your father. I'll nod.
Colton jogs up as soon as he says that.
And throws it, in the pile.
Yeah, Colton jogs up as soon as he says that, and he's like, and I bet not. Throws up.
There you go. Okay.
Bailey's like, he blinks. Fuck. Tilts his head.
Caroline, do you have a sore throat?
No, I'm a guy right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, Bailey, who do you bet?
A seer.
Yes. Okay, what about you, Veronica?
She thinks very hard about this. This is about who her parents are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You someone could that be related to me.
Someone that I've never heard of.
Okay. And then he'll look in the direction of Cole. Okay, who's your bet? What if it's Cassian? Cass. What if it's him? All of those cats have taken a very serious interest in you.
Oh, Veronica's related to the Cienfuegos.
What kind of narrow his eyes? Makes sense, actually. Okay. Open it.
Yeah, Bailey kind of tilts his head and is like, that's the most viable one I've heard. Okay.
She opens the envelope with a huge cocky grin on her face.
So it is written in Jesse's very beautiful. He actually does a very artistic handwriting. Red ink. And this is what it says.
Colton starts dancing around.
So
that's awesome.
Oh my god, Antonio is your father.
Wait,
it's Antonio Cienfuegos.
Colton grabs all the 50s.
Yeah.
Colton did win action.
Not familiar with Cassandra.
But I'm related to you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it does make you related to me.
He nods. Oh.
That means Camden is your fucking nephew.
That makes it
kind of.
Camden is your family, Veronica.
Means Camden's your nephew. Oh God, that means Sebastian.
Bailey,
brother.
Bailey, yeah, Sebastian is your brother. Wow.
So what Veronica would remember from where she was raised, she does know Cassandra. She was involved in her life, though the way that Veronica was raised was that she belonged to the Shadow Lords. She was not anyone's child because she was Grandfather Thunder's child. So the kinfolk did not treat her mother, although part of her life, not only was she raised to never basically see herself as her mother, but Veronica wasn't raised to see her as her mother. But she does know who Cassandra is. She's been a part of her life.
Okay.
She is active in her life. She's a relative. But the way that the Ken raised the Garu of that village basically is the Shadow Lord children are not raised to basically see they're raised to believe that they're not believe, but they're treated like they're children of Grandfather Thunder. So she does probably have a relationship with her mother, just not a mother-daughter relationship with her.
Yeah.
Colton smiles, and then he says, Veronica Cienfuegos.
Well, I mean, Nyx, but sure.
I mean,
She doesn't have to take the Cienfuegos name if she doesn't.
Pretty
want to.
much. Nyx allows me to keep it incognito.
Oh God, you really
Right.
child of Cienfuegos.
Because imagine just you go up to someone and they start talking shit and be like, "Are you gonna talk this way to the Confuegos?" And they're like, "Wait, what?"
Hey, that means you're part Spanish.
I don't have an issue with it. Plus, there's a lot of nasty thunderstorms in the desert.
After
Do you speak Spanish, Veronica?
No, I do not. Need to learn that Russian and French at one point.
And I will teach you.
Colton laughs, and he says, "You probably should learn Spanish really quick then."
My only question is if Cienfuegos knows.
Oh my God!
I
Can we
haven't-
go ask him? Is he still here? I think he's still here. Is he
I
still
think
here?
he's still here. He's still here.
Antonio's still here.
Oh my God! Can we go ask him, please? Can we go ask him? Bailey's like practically begging. Alpha, we need to go ask him.
Hey, Alpha, what do you think of me telling Camden that he's your nephew? He's laughing.
I don't have it.
Let's go visit my mom and
Just say it. Let's go visit your father first. And then we'll go visit them. And then we'll go on our fucking guide totem.
Excellent.
So, to Cienfuegos they go. He's actually hanging out with them.
yes.
He's walking from Messier's house. And he'll stop. And look at them. A lot of them when they Maurice, no, not you.
I imagine Bailey at least is just kind of grinning, like
Colton is smiling.
Yes. Cienfuegos walking from Messier's house. And he'll see the lot of them and stop.
Pax just kind of looking at him like, "Hey, what's up?"
Colton is just smiling.
What is
Bailey.
what is a pack of young, mischievous Garu doing?
Looks at the Alpha.
See, I show a little more respect because I actually have immense respect for you. I thought you should see this. I show him the right of heritage.
Oh, look. I'm aware. I'm not.
Okay.
And Bailey looks back and forth between the two of them and goes, "Well, I'll be damned."
I was there when you were born. I've seen to your upbringing and provided for you.
You know, now that I look at it, you look a lot alike.
I'm not unaware of the fact that you're my child. I just never told you. I wanted you to find out on your own. You have several brothers and sisters. Several dozen, actually. I'll nod. And some of them are worth knowing and some of them aren't. I'll shrug. Hopefully you'll be one of the ones worth knowing. And if not, you'll disappoint me. Like the rest.
And Veronica does not have doesn't look shaken or anything about this because this is just Shadow Lord talk.
He'll look back at the thing. Which one was your mother again? Let me see. Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra.
Yeah.
He'll actually, a little fond smile will cross his lips. I was actually fond of your mother. She is. I'll smile again. Maybe come until you'll have a little brother or sister. And I'll smile. Thinking about mommy makes him want another one. He only has 2 on the way, that's all. Now you know.
Tonight we're going on our totem questing.
And I assume you're going to make me proud.
I'll make sure I succeed, as well as make you proud.
Very, very, very shadow of a smile on his lips. Of all my daughters, you're the one I want to eat least.
Veronica smirks at that.
Well, come back. And he'll nod.
Okay.
She can see love in his eyes for her. But more importantly, she can see respect.
Oh yeah.
And he slides his hands back in his pockets and walks off.
Colt is just grinning. He looks at Selenia, and then looks at Bailey, then looks at Veronica.
Just to let you know, by the way, it was between him and a seer.
It was.
Oh shit.
So when I mentioned
A
that,
seer.
oh man, it could be a seer, and then in seed I said Cienfuegos.
So who are you going
I
to
am
see?
literally the psychic.
Or Sebastian or Camden?
Camden.
Yeah, he's chilling outside the house working on something.
Bailey smiles to him wider than he ever has.
He'll look to him and give him a
Colt
cautious.
smile. Colt
They're all-
smiles at Camden. He's not seen this for me either. Like, Colt is with the group.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm preparing for a ritual, but can I help you?
You may want to see this. Show him the paper.
His brow will go up. He'll nod and hand it back to her. Explains much. You always had a respectability about you
Thank you.
and courage that I always appreciated.
Bailey will look at Camden and he'll notice that there's some things a little different about him.
Yeah, Colton smiles like very softly.
Like I said, I'm getting ready to do it right, guys.
All right.
We're about to go get our totem for a pack.
Nice. I'm undergoing the rite of renunciation.
Or
Child of Gaia, correct? Smiles.
Actually, I'm gonna follow Rat.
I can see it.
It looks like that stung a little, but at the same time,
Bailey actually looks sad.
yeah, I was thinking about it between the Children of Gaia and the Bonars, and I realized that I kind of just a better fit, and I have skills that lean into the trap.
Baraka has a serious look, but she doesn't say anything. Just because out of game, I know. Just because in character, I learned enough of his story to know part of why he wants to do this.
Bailey,
It's more of he's doing it to protect his tribe.
Oh yeah, that too.
I really would have liked to see you as a child of Gaia. You seem like you're become a lot more caring. I'll nod.
Thank you. And I'll always have my blood. I mean, I can really only. Like, your past is your past, and you can't really change it. I can't really change who I am, but I can change who I'm going to be.
And the past made you who you are today. And while it was painful, you're becoming stronger. And he smiles.
Completely. By the way, I don't think we've met.
He'll shift.
Well, okay. Is that like a
Smut.
trick they teach you when you join this sept? Ben follows with that? Sometimes I wonder if this sept could be called the sept of the shifting gender. No. I'll kind of pick his stuff up. Well, I have to go hope Grandfather Thunder doesn't blast me half into Romania back to Konietzko to get my ass handed to me for renouncing, but
Is he wearing a certain necklace?
yes.
Yay! Yeah, when Caroline notices that, she's smiling.
I get to be a cub again. Woo! He'll make fists and shake them.
you realize who the den father is.
Yeah, wow. He'll shake his head and just look down. This is
You know,
this is
Bailey's
one
just gonna
turn of events.
Bailey's just gonna say karma.
Come on.
And
No,
leave it
yep.
at that.
Pointed him. That right there. That right there.
He does smile to him though, and he'll say, "More time together, I think."
I'd considered staying Ronin. And I might, honestly. I'm considering the Bonars, but I just might honestly stop looking for esteem within the nation. It seems like the nation is becoming a little less judgmental of those that decide not to follow the totems of Gaia. So I'm I take my time under the Den Father and his wisdom to figure out really what I need to do on this path of mine.
Caroline will walk up to Camden and offer his hand, lay her hand to him.
I'll take it.
I don't know if this would be a fit for you, but Johann and Paris, they've been trying to form a new tribe. One for a tribe for the people that don't fit.
I could definitely talk to them.
She nods.
Bailey's brows go up at that.
I was thinking of joining that tribe myself.
You're a child of Gaia.
Nods. But I'm also many things.
You'd have to go down to be a cub again, which you're almost a foster.
Nods.
God, I wish there was somebody who knew the inner workings of rituals.
Caroline has a revelation.
His brows go up.
Perhaps Tolia would know something.
He'll blink at that. Blink, blink, blink. Soul of Mountains may be able to either devise a rite or know of one that, upon the formation of a tribe, would allow people to change without losing their standing in the nation.
Caroline nods. I'll have to talk with him.
What not? It doesn't change what I have. I really do need to. Sometimes I feel my cubhood and my tutelage was off. I'd like to retrain. So.
No offense, but I think that would be good for you too. It would give you some time to process.
Will not. No, look back at Veronica.
Veronica will look at him, still very proud as ever.
I'll show throat to her.
What was that?
He's
showing throat.
Throat.
Oh.
It's his aunt.
Okay. She taps his throat.
He'll lower his head.
You don't have to do that.
My aunt. He said that like with a serious face.
Oh, okay.
I do the same thing to Sebastian.
I don't even know if Sebastian knows or not.
He whistles. And he'll say, you can ask him. Let's go do the ritual.
I guess Sebastian's walking up.
Yeah, Sebastian comes out like, what am I, a dog now? He has this look on his face like, what the fuck?
Caroline,
Across
He
his
really
arms.
kind of lights up when he sees Sebastian.
yeah, Caroline is grinning at Sebastian.
I'll look at him. I'll smile at him.
We're going on our totem quest, but beforehand, I thought you'd like to see this. Show him the heritage rite.
How old are you?
20.
I'm not the baby anymore. Fuck. Like playfully kind of put her hands towards her neck, like, what are you? I'll look her up and down. You probably think you're big shit now. No, you kind of are. Not gonna lie. I'll shrug.
She already thought that.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Bailey chuckles.
Where's your cat?
Probably with his mother.
You mean it leaves your side?
Sometimes, yes.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Apparently, I've been getting the attention of other cats.
He starts to say something in Spanish. Actually, he'll follow through with it, and he'll just smile. Didn't even remember.
Oh, you better message me.
No Spanish.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better message me what he said.
Caroline like blinks and she's just like the Bastet lady.
In Spanish, in Spanish, that would sound different. That would be more like lyrical.
Oh yeah.
But Caroline covers her mouth and she says, "Yeah, Veronica's turning into the Bastet lady."
Yeah, but
So Bailey cracks up.
He said, laughing like.
They're cracking up, looking at Sebastian, shaking his head.
I'll just smile softly. You better learn Spanish soon so you can understand what I'm saying to insult you, little sister.
Oh, that will be worked on. There's a lot of languages I'm going to have to learn.
Yeah, well, Spanish is the most. Sebastian will look over at Caroline and say, "Oh, parlez-vous français, mon petit?"
She smiles.
Nah, you're not my type. And he'll put his hand on her face and push her away.
She laughs.
I like my women a little less. No, wiggle his fingers at her and shake his head. I think everybody forgets I have a mate. Furrows brows.
Bailey shakes his head.
I think everybody forgets who my mate is.
Seeker.
Yes.
Yeah, Seeker.
Well, apparently we love each other more than I thought we did. That was the best way to word that. Are you gonna go do something to get yourself killed?
Probably. We're petitioning Black Unicorn for our totem.
Oh, God. You mean you're not gonna do the balls to the walls thing and petition Phoenix?
Caroline smiles. They almost decided that.
I'll shrug.
There was that one and the sun one. Those ones would have been very difficult.
Helios.
Helios.
Are you saying you can't do it? Is that what you're saying, little sister?
Bailey looks at Sebastian like, why? Why?
if you're not good enough to serve the sun himself, well, by all means, go.
Caroline laughs and she just says, "Black unicorn makes sense for our cause."
I'm not going to insult your tribe. He's
The
like,
sun can go hide behind the clouds when I strike our foes down with lightning.
oh, Jesus. So our
Bailey's like, yeah, that's good.
So our father's daughter. Oh God, what's your father's face?
They didn't tell you what I did to a skin dancer, did they?
Yes, I did hear about that actually.
I figured out what I'm going to do with his pelt.
One of those pelts, by the way, belongs to one of our cousins.
That really annoys me.
It frustrated me as well.
So I told Nathan, since he took 5 Shadow Lord pelts, I'm taking his. I'm going to make this for one of the altars of Grandfather Thunder.
He survived that, by the way.
He's being tortured.
No, not the guy. Our cousin survived the skinning. Jesus.
Oof.
Caroline smiles wickedly and she just says,
Well, then he has
Oh,
something
but
in
no,
common with the High King.
the man is still alive. He's still being tortured. He has no skin. But we've kept him alive.
Periodically.
Why do I, for some reason, find great enjoyment in the idea of turning him into a beta fish? What the hell is wrong with me?
Bailey laughs and he's like, I'm gonna suggest that to
Why?
Master Black.
Every so often, I'm just going to talk in his head.
It's just like Veronica's like smile.
Late at night, you can still hear him screaming. Oh, it's wonderful.
No, that's just my pet. I'm sorry, what?
Blink, blink.
As I remember, you guys were going on your totem quest.
Yes.
We should probably go do that.
Yes, we should.
As I remember correctly, and he'll look at Caroline, you have all the more reason to come home. Oh, word travels fast, honey.
She smiles.
And he'll wave them off. Then he'll look at Caroline specifically and say, au revoir. And he'll close the door. And Saul will look at the lot of them. He'll cup Bailey's cheeks and kiss his nose.
Oh my gosh, you two are so cute.
Around his neck and like hold him even closer, like playfully, like my.
Yes. Absolutely.
I love you two so much. She's just like that gay best, like loving her gay best friends right now. She's.
So before they go on their quest, someone will approach the group.
All right. How are we preparing for this?
Backwards.
Right.
Backwards.
Lydia says so.
Head, like,
Beforehand, I like to do Call of the Wild.
In the backward. I'm just kidding. He'll say softly and shake his head. We need the cat for that.
But yeah, the woman that's walking up, Caroline immediately lights up and screams, "Lita!" She jumps into her arms.
Ow! Oh my god, that was like cousin.
Veronica just looks over with a serious look, as well as
Lita
raises one eyebrow.
Lita smiles and catches Caroline and kisses her cheek. She is covered in glitter.
Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't die laughing. I need to beat myself.
She looks at her and she's like, then she'll smell and she's like,
She's just
you smell like
grinning.
You smell like a strip club. I know what you
Your father.
She nods.
Bailey he screams a little bit, looks at Saul like, whoa.
What?
Baraka just starts chuckling.
On.
Caroline is smiling and she's like, I love you, mommy.
I'm lost.
Oh my god, no,
Brain.
Caroline, don't call me mommy. Well, wait a minute. No, do it again.
I love you, mommy. She blows her a kiss and jumps down.
She swats her butt playfully.
Saul will look at Saul will look at Bailey and he'll tap his face like tap 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 tap.
He looks. What, babe?
Oh, daddy. Oh no. What is that? No. Oh,
no,
no.
I think no.
No.
He'll go. We'll put his lips to Saul's ear and he'll go, Daddy.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No. We're not like that.
No, we're not like that. No. God, we're so fucking boring.
Why are we boring? Why are we like that?
You're not boring. You're
We tried
adorable.
touching somebody else's ass. That didn't work.
Caroline runs up to them and she like gives them a group hug. She's like,
We tried
"You're
whipped
just
cream.
adorable."
That just got messy. Whipped cream was messy. I didn't like that.
She blinks. Okay.
Whipped cream is messy and sticky.
I tried peeing on you. That didn't work. No.
Ew.
Never
Ah.
again. Let's not talk about that.
Caroline
No.
immediately quits hugging them.
So Lita,
No. No, Daddy.
Lita will approach the group and she'll just kind of wave and say, "Hi, I'm Lita.
Hi,
I'm
Lita.
Caroline's best friend, former pack mate, Alpha, actually.
Hi.
Anyway,
Are you the one that caused Reese to scream, "Love me, Wonder Woman"?
yes,
Caroline starts giggling.
But why the Wonder Woman?
because I look like Gal Gadot.
I don't know who that is. Oh, that's the new Wonder Woman, isn't it? I don't know what she looks like. Here, let me feel your face. Open his hands up.
She'll put her face in his hands.
Pet, 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 pet. I'm not saying you're not attractive. Feel very attractive.
She grins. I am known as Salts the Earth.
Oh, that's priceless.
Adrian Black Fury Rune.
Who the hell named you that?
My friend and former beta, the Shadow Lord Galliard.
Still not. Are you joining our pack? Or are you just here for moral support?
She smiles at Lita. She's smiling really big.
Like me to join the pack. Yes.
Okay. But we're kind of crazy.
And I agreed to.
And we have pack orgies, and we like to sometimes watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's not a joke. And
yes.
But is this bitch pregnant or not?
So Linnea, don't tell her there's pack orgies, otherwise this will be Kansas all over again. And she just clamps her mouth.
Right.
Okay then. Yeah.
Look, there's nothing to do in Kansas except each other, so you know.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I'm so desperately in love with my husband that did nothing for me. Wow.
Yeah, Bailey's like wrapping his arm around Saul, like, oh
Pulling
my
him in.
lord.
Like
I am.
just can't even. You
Bailey looks at Saul and says, "I am so gay for you right now."
fucking God, you killed me. You've done something to me. Magic. Fucking magic. Kiss him.
My voodoo magic.
Can we get a corgi?
Can we get a? Yeah, I guess.
Let me get a corgi. Thanks. It's like the ultimate gay dog.
They're the most vanilla couple. I don't even know why. Like, just whatever.
Yeah, we're Spanish too. Well, I'm Russian or Ukrainian. I'm not sure.
So, we don't really have to do formal introductions, but who are you all?
I'm Selenia. Yes, I know it means pickle in Russian because my
she cracks up laughing.
my adopted father, the asshole, named me Pickle.
Are you his little pickle?
Yeah. No, it gets better. It gets better, okay? The last name he gave me basically means Johnson. So he named me Pickle Johnson.
Okay, she laughs so hard. he named you Pickles Johnson.
He named me Pickles Johnson.
Do you see why I love these people? She smiles.
Was he okay when he named
And people
you?
wonder why my car name is Visions of Badness.
Right.
Because my father named me Pickles Johnson.
He says,
Tell me that he found me when I was very small, playing drums for a band called Pickles Johnson and the Love Below.
I'm laughing so hard because I know what this is out of character. So
And I'll just smile.
So once she composes herself and stops laughing so hard, and she'll say, "What is your auspice, Pickles Johnson?"
My theory. I'm not.
Hold
By the
on.
way, half the reason his overlay is green is because his name is Pickles.
I just figured that out. Yep.
I gave him Pickle.
Bailey. Once Bailey stops laughing his absolute ass off. Because even though he knew this, just hearing it explained that way just made it so much funnier. At Lita, and he says, I am Bailey Gonzalez, Metis, Shadow Lord, Philodux, Fostering of the Nation. And she smiles.
And then Caroline smiles at Veronica.
Veronica strikes with lightning. Hamid Galliard, Shadow Lord, Alpha of the Night Riders pack, as well as now Summoner Cats, apparently.
Great cats.
And then she'll put a finger to her lips, and she'll be like, and also a Cienfuegos. She's just laughing.
Her jaw drops. Wait. Which one? Like, who's your father?
Antonio. Cienfuegos. Just learned of this recently.
Fuck. Well, okay then. Damn.
I think we're gonna
Still smiling.
on your overlay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fix her overlay, don't worry.
Caroline is smiling, and she's like, so that means that the Cienfuegos and the Roses, and also our Alpha, Dev, are all together in this pack. Like, they're blood.
Damn, I have to be part of this pack now. Absolutely.
Veronica looks at her. Do you know what we do? I don't know if Caroline informed you.
I do. Yes. And
Caroline nods.
it fits with the direction that I have for my existence. So yeah.
Okay.
Question. He'll tap her. Question.
Yes.
Have you heard the good word of Father Worm today? He'll scratch his neck.
She kind of blinks.
Yeah, see, we're gonna have to talk to her about that.
What?
Caroline smiles. Gives her a big hug. I love you.
We're gonna die.
Love you.
What rank are you
Love you
again?
too.
What rank are you again?
I'm an
Bailey, what
Adrian.
rank are you again?
Boston.
He asked Bailey what rank he was too. Oh, he's not.
Yeah, he said Fostern.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay. So
Fostern.
before you join this pack, you should be aware of the fact that at least 2 of us very much do follow the tenets of believing that the worm is not at fault and in some way worship him.
She's
No. So she'll actually she'll actually put a finger up and she'll say, well, I kind of don't believe that either. The Weaver is the one who is actually a lot.
I have a really complex view on this entire story. It takes a really long time to explain. We shouldn't get into it right now, but are you down at least with being in a pack with people who
Yeah.
worship the worm?
Are you down to get freaky with it? She smiles.
Do you hear what we're saying? To quote the king.
I absolutely hear what you're saying, what you're saying.
Thank you.
And yeah, why not?
You're gonna have to process that one,
Okay.
aren't you? In school.
A little bit, but I think it'll be fine.
Awesome.
It's because I'm here, isn't it? She smiles.
You are like the most arrogant thing I've ever met, and I love you for it.
She hangs out with Shawlords and Silverfangs, so
And cats, because of you.
yes.
Why?
Caroline.
Why do
Give
they
points
call
to Caroline? Caroline. Caroline. She'll walk over and she'll cup her cheeks. And she will give her a very indulgent kiss on the lips before saying, I have to cancel our date.
I figured.
Did I miss 2 women kissing?
Bailey nods. Yes, you did.
Still so wow, you fucked me up. I don't care. Rosalind. You kiss me?
Kisses him. Oh, he kisses him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to tell you. Another thing that happened that I forgot to tell you about, Lita.
Wait, whoa. Question. Who are you dating right now? That's what we all need to know. I know it's changed. Who is it?
Caroline grins. Well, do you know Jacob Holt?
Oh, so I take it your date went well.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, honey.
Oh my.
Damn.
She fans
Smile.
herself, thinking over what happened.
Quiet.
I'm happy for you.
I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for you, girl.
So,
How are you?
I am officially dating your father. She'll nod.
Her father's gay.
Yeah.
Like really.
He is, but he loves Lita's titties, and she's like jumping around.
Oh, girl.
No, stop. No boobs. I'm blind for a reason. Don't do this.
It's more than that, I assure you.
No.
Caroline smiles, and she says,
You only have
'cause you're-
one boob because you're no. I'm just no.
she smiles at Lita, and she says, "It's because you're his Wonder Woman, isn't it?" She smiles.
What is Wonder? I don't
She'll
even know.
blush.
No, I hope it's more than that.
It's a lot more than that.
It's part of the reason, I know that, but
I'm still kind of sick to my stomach because of the boobs. Can we go throw ourselves a black unicorn now? I gotta stab myself in this horn to erase it. That booby. Why, booby? Give me your flat chest, husband. He'll rub his chest.
Press his chest to him.
The question is he whose chest is he rubbing? Being blind and all.
he's rubbing Lita's. He's rubbing Lita's.
No, he's rubbing Bailey's.
God, you have a heart attack if he was rubbing Lita. You'd pass out right here and die. No.
No. We'll say, have fun on your quest. We'll talk more about everything else another time.
But
Unless you want me to come with you.
no.
Come with us.
No pack orgy.
No pack orgy.
She can be a part of the pack, right? She smiles.
I mean, it's up to the alpha, right? Up to the alpha.
She smiles at Veronica. Like her eyes are sparkling.
So you are interested in fighting any form of corruption, regardless of what trait.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, PM Sensi.
And some of us,
Oh,
even though
absolutely.
a lot of us are Shadow Lords, so we are going to get our hands dirty. Does this bother you?
She blinks. Alexandra.
I don't know that reference.
Oh. No. Absolutely not. And she'll actually she'll lift up her shirt and show her very scarred abdomen and show her arms, her very scarred arms. She has scars everywhere but her face, basically.
Bologna will lean over. What are we looking at?
A woman's body.
Showing the evidence of me not afraid of getting my hands dirty, aka all of my scars.
AKA a woman's body. She blinks.
Okay, that's a different form of woman's body. That I'm okay with. And even then, even if it was a man's body, it's not my husband's body. You're going to
Selenia, do you have your drinks?
Yes.
Give her one.
Oh, dig. Hand her one.
She'll take it.
For
What's
Father
this?
Worm.
For Father Worm.
For Father Worm.
Oh, okay, why not? Father Worm. She'll hold her drink up. Why not?
Drink. I'll drink to that.
Drink. Bailey drinks. Lita drinks.
Caroline
Veronica drinks and shifts into Kyrnos. The night is young, and we must hunt for our totem. Then she does call the wall Halvulation.
Yay!
Oh, yes.
Because if you're going to be a Galliard Shadow Lord, you're going to go all or nothing.
Right? Fuck.
Just gotta look up her stamina really quick. I'll give you the rolls in a moment.
No, Lindsay, I don't want you to check your PMS, by the way.
Check my PMS. Check my PMS.
PMS, bitch, you're out of control.
It's not my problem. I got a heavy flow. I'm sorry. I was.
I'm just saying, Veronica should be
I'm
able
thinking
to feel
of Mean Girls.
So I got a bad
before
roll.
Veronica, wait. You can roll again because hang on. Before Veronica shifts to Krynos, she needs to make a perception alertness roll. It's based on
touch,
like,
I think.
touch.
Because of adorableness.
1217.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No.
What bullshit am I dealing with?
Nothing. Whatsoever.
I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, so
You
then
don't
she'll shift to Krynos, and her
Okay.
bag will shift with her. And oh my! And you can roll your Call of the Wild again. It's stamina M.
Yep. So what happened to my bag?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Your bag's
at
fine.
all.
kitty cat sneaks in.
Of course it does. I'm not surprised. That was wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong. What the?
Okay, here we go. 9, 2, 5, 9, 8, 7, 7.
Oh,
So that
that's
looks
a
like
much
5
better roll. So that's 1,
yeah.
2. That is 5 successes on Howlation. Okay. Do you have in mind what she's saying, or were you just rolling?
We are going on a hunt for our totem tonight while the night is young. We petition Black Unicorn, those that would follow our cause. Hear us as we fight
Okay.
all forms of corruption.
Nice.
If would like to perform the rite of summoning, to summon a spirit of Black Unicorn. As this is happening, that would be a great dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do I get extra dice, or do it like what?
So
'Cause
whoever
I don't-
is hmm,
Selenia can do
I don't
it.
know.
He's got a very high dice pool.
Well, Caroline also has Spirit Heritage Unicorn 5.
Why don't you both do it?
Truth.
Right. So why doesn't Caroline roll, and her successes will add to Selenia's dice?
Okay. What's the roll again? I'm sorry.
Rituals.
Okay.
Diff 7. Or, well, I think actually the diff is the spirit's gnosis. Something. I don't know. It's diff 7. Fuck it. I don't care.
Oh wait. And then I get a minus effect for social rolls involving unicorn. So if it's diff 7, it's diff 3.
Oh, well, okay.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
4 successes.
Okay,
I actually
so
got a 10,
let's 4
but
dice
that
added.
wouldn't. Yes.
Four dice added to Selenia's dice pool. To summon. I think Lita is going with them. Veronica's like, okay, you're part of the pack now, so she's gonna go.
Yep.
Where are we rolling?
We're rolling wits rituals for.
Where? Which
Two.
dice roller? 2? Okay, there we go. I don't see the rules.
2.
Why can I not see the rules? Okay, got it.
I
don't
blame
know.
the
Which
Weaver.
Oh Lord, which rituals? And then how much dice added to that?
4.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, Caroline got some. Caroline has a lot of minuses when it comes to like unicorns. So.
Because this is so important, he'll spin a little PowerPoint. The difficulty is what again? I can't remember.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
7.
7.
There you go. No. Oh my.
Good thing
Wow.
Caroline is here
Very high
because
roll.
we brought it up.
Wow.
We brought it up to 5 successes.
Lord almighty.
No,
I'll be right
it
back.
is it is 2 successes for the actual summon. Your successes, basically I made it a teamwork roll. So Caroline's success is added to his dice pool, and then the actual successes to summon the spirit is only 2. Terrible, but the spirit's gonna be a little annoyed. Very fast.
Why couldn't I have? Why couldn't it, like my roll have been the one? Because I have the minuses.
Actually, actually, hang on.
I
Does
have
Call of the
like
Wild
diff
help?
3.
I know Call of the Wild's like
To
random.
no, it wouldn't. The other numbers. That really sucks. So I'm gonna say the Howlation actually does help with the friendliness of the spirit. Still gonna take a little while for the spirit to get there, but of the Howlation are a temporary willpower point to spend, an extra one,
Hmm.
of rage to spend. Take doesn't it affects the mood of the spirit. So as I think that's fair for 5 successes. So but you get a black. Actually, difficulty is actually. Oh, I forgot something. Hang on. I may have to have Johnny reroll.
You may have to have us roll again.
Yeah, because I forgot something. The difficulty is actually the on the type of spirit you're summoning. Difficulty I had was for fucking Celestine
Oh shit.
spirit. You don't
Oh.
want actual black unicorn. You don't.
Black Unicorn would be like, bitch, why are you calling me directly for a pack?
Right, exactly. Like I have minions for this shit. What the fuck? So let me go to Rite of Summoning.
By the way, this next roll,
Okay.
can Caroline
So,
be the one to do the final roll?
So is a totem avatar. So I mean, if you want the actual totem spirit, you got it. If you want a jagling, it's diff 5. If you want a gaffling, it's diff 4.
Yeah, he would have just summoned a Jagling. That's all they need.
Okay.
So what
Let me
success
see
was
if that
that?
gives
Or
you
do
any more
want-
successes. No, it doesn't.
What?
Yeah, mine would have
Gives
still
you
been
any-
diff 3 anyway.
It doesn't give you any more successes, so
I can't
all
hear
that you
you.
had.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
It doesn't give you any more successes on the roll that you had.
Well, there's a 4 there. It would be 2 successes instead of 1.
Did you want a gaffling or a
Linnea
dragon?
has natural channel. Does that matter?
No, that's for crossing the gauntlet.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's Gauntlet Crossing.
Caroline should have just been the one to summon, because then she would have had 4 successes.
Also, I don't know if you allow this, but can he extend the ritual?
Are you just wanting it to come faster?
No, it's not a matter of wanting him to come faster. It's wanting him to come in a better mood, and he
Yeah.
like he could, if you're up for it, he could extend the ritual.
Veronica's howl affected that.
It's up to you guys.
I think you were gone when I explained the benefits of the howlation.
The Howl of Elation is going to calm it down, apparently.
Yes, the howlation makes the spirit friendlier because it's a 5 success howl. It makes the spirit friendlier. You all get a temporary point of rage and a temporary point of willpower.
Yeah.
To spend. Willpower. The temp willpower will go away at the end of the scene if you don't spend it.
Bailey's
Caroline is basically
You
like
get
Caroline is kind of kneeling, waiting for the spirit, kind of like she's praying.
Saul's upset by something, so it would make sense that he'd have trouble with the roll.
What's he upset about? Bailey will have to talk to him later, I suppose.
Yeah, Bailey would have noticed that he performed the ritual a little off.
Okay. So, a will arrive.
Unicorn. Black unicorn. We wish to be under your service. She's bowing her head and like showing a complete reverence. And her appearance is noble bearing, so she is like giving Black Unicorn all of her like regal.
So, Black Unicorn is very amenable to Caroline. Holy shit. Unicorn spirit heritage radiating off of her. It's like, oh, my long lost child is here. So you wish to serve. All of you wish to serve under me
We do.
as your well. I would absolutely accept you right away as a child of unicorn yourself. However, the rest of your pack needs to prove themselves. I suppose you
Should
should
not.
probably aid them.
Of course I will aid them. Just tell me what is needed of us.
It'll kind of raise up, showing all of its majesty.
He's basically kind of like probably like dancing around Caroline.
Kind of. Yeah.
What might we do to prove our service to you?
Do you know what we embody?
Out of character, I know this. I gotta look this up. She knows this.
You should know it. Absolutely.
Oh god, my brain, it's not working.
Um, Children
She'll
of Black
say,
Unicorn. Yeah, go ahead.
we are the defender of those who cannot defend themselves. We are noble. We are strong.
Very good. It'll like lower its head and tap its horn on her in approval.
She'll touch her horn with his.
Selena will make a motion to speak.
And the spirit will acknowledge Selenia.
Perhaps, if the spirit wishes to be regaled with proof of our service to his cause, Our Galliard should tell him of our most recent adventures.
So Black Unicorn will look interested.
Out of character, Veronica can still speak to Unicorn. That she just won't be able to understand it, right?
Right. So someone has, like, so what people don't realize is that spirits can understand everybody. It's just you have to have spirit speech in order for you to talk. Like, in order for you to understand the spirit, you have to have spirit speech.
I need a Thayard.
But yeah, you need a Thayers to translate. But if just speaking to a spirit, spirits can understand everybody.
Caroline will smile at Veronica, and she'll say, Black Unicorn wishes to know of our great deeds from the Galliard. And she smiles at her alpha.
Only if my wonderful Thayarges can translate. I do not have this gift of spirit speech.
You will be able to speak to it. We'll be able to tell you what it says.
I will begin the tale of the rescuing of Petra, the Bastet. We were seeking an audience in Los Angeles. There was, unfortunately, a child that was poisoned. And the parents were furious. We were to look for his murderer, the person that was trying to kill him. Aside from we learned it was basic poison, and we were going around the cairn, we came across someone that proved to be rather sadistic. He was not very polite as much as we were restraining ourselves to not attack him right away, because the life of someone else was on the line. What we end up finding out when we left one suspicious individual, which we assumed was Dominic, going over what poisons to use, we encountered him again after we left the door. Realizing that he could not be at two places at once, we demanded answers, especially since this was not the same person. This Dominic, second Dominic, was different because he was not sadistic or cruel. And he was rather shocked, and he wanted to help find a cure for the child. You mentioned a candidate? Was someone named Nathan would have more likely fit the bill. While we had to get news to the father of this child, Corey, Petra, one of our allies, went to see if the man was that we believe is Ethan was in the room. He kidnapped Petra, which I was not going to tolerate, nor any of us. We went and found him at a mansion. The mansion was filled with various horrors. We had a difficult time navigating if it was not for the Philodox, with their ability to sense where our quarry was and prey. The two Thayarges were able to tell us exactly what kind of corruption was in this mansion, why we needed to, aside from protect the veil, what type of cautions we had to use with our gift and our abilities. And time was running out. What we found out also, Petra was poisoned. We found Nathan, who revealed to be a skin dancer, and he murdered 5 Shadow Lords. He ended up slaying 5 Shadow Lords for their pelt, we were told. Petra, we were told a choice of either letting him live or for a cure for Petra, or if we killed him right away, Petra dies. We chose to let Petra live. Little did Ethan know at the time, we didn't have a totem yet, so there was a loophole. And we made sure Ethan could never hurt anyone again. but not after we made sure he paid literally for every one of his crimes. Peter was given a cure, as well as we are ever more vigilant for things that could overlook our senses in terms of not taking our gifts for granted.
How long ago was this?
Out of game, this was like a week ago, right?
Not even. Days ago.
It was last week.
This-
Yeah,
This was like
a week ago.
around a week ago.
I'll nod. Say all of you were there. All 5 of you.
No.
Lita is new.
Lita just became a part of our group.
Lita has informed. have been informed from Caroline that Lita has been supportive of one of my pack mates in the past.
Caroline will then look over to Unicorn and she'll say, Lita saved me. She did not know of this, but I wish to die. I wish to end my life, and she brought the light of my life back into me. She
Veronica's-
saved me when I was downtrodden.
Veronica's ears perk up as her teeth become bare, and it's like, what?
Basically, she just covered for Lita, saying that she saved one of Unicorn's brood.
Yeah. Very well. It seems already you have proven yourselves worthy of serving me. Are able to defend those that cannot defend themselves and act with nobility, chivalry, and restraint. So, I will accept your pack into my service. And Unicorn there'll be like this light that comes off of the tip of its horn that shines brightly and blankets the entire pack. And everybody feels the light and warmth, but also the ferocity and the rage of Black Unicorn, renewing their purpose. And because I know that you all definitely have enough totem points between all of you, you get your pack link active immediately.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm just saying Selenia was so thinking yakety sax, okay? Yakety sax.
In Caroline's mind, all you're hearing is, Jacob, oh my god.
You hear in Veronica's mind, was there ever a doubt?
And with that, Black Unicorn will trot off. And yes, pack has a totem now.
Yes!
Caroline, can you do me a favor?
She gets up and looks at them and smiles.
Come here.
She walks over to him.
He'll stand her in front of him to where his back is kind of to where her back is kind of to his chest. And he'll pull Bailey over. And he'll say, I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
Can you look at Bailey for me?
She looks at Bailey.
Selenia will close his eyes. Oh my god. And he'll touch Bailey's cheek.
Bailey will smile.
Oh god, you're as beautiful. And his face just lights up. And a tear actually rolls down his eye, like his cheek.
A tear actually rolls down Caroline's eye too, because she knows exactly what's happening.
Veronica cracks a smirk.
Like, I
toothy
imagine
smirk.
that the amount of love that just flooded that pack link probably moves everybody to tears.
Yeah.
Like, God.
Watching a baby listen to it, the mom say, I love you the first time.
Oh.
And he'll just
You guys
smile.
all feel Caroline's doubts. What Caroline felt. The reason why she wanted to die.
Ooh, I bet it got squished down for a second. So he'll touch Bailey's cheek very quickly. And he'll smile.
Smile back. You actually look exactly like I imagined you would.
She's smiling at Bailey because she knows that he's looking through her eyes. So she's like, okay, I know you want to look at Selenia's eyes, but look at mine, and then you're basically looking at his eyes right now, okay?
Selenia will chuckle and he'll stop. He'll drop it. And he'll actually
wrap his arms around him.
He'll move.
Caroline will move out of the way. Like,
Yeah.
not move. Twirl.
Out of the way, Caroline.
He'll glomp Bailey.
Yes. Lita looks at them and then looks at Caroline and goes, I don't know if I've ever seen two people more in love. That is wow.
Aren't they adorable?
They are absolutely adorable. Oh my god.
See why I have to protect them? Like, their precious faces?
Yeah, Lita has never felt more of an urge to protect two men in her entire life than these two.
And guess what? Whenever I get married, with whoever it is, because I want to make sure completely they're going to wear a dress. Because they're going to be bridesmaids.
I'll wear a dress. I look good in dresses. He'll raise his hand. I don't know if I do. I just assume I do. Because
Oh, I know you'll look so sexy in a dress.
so
Veronica shifts back to Hamid.
she hears a meow.
She like shoves one hand in her bag like little fucker. Sees exactly what cat it is.
Petra.
You
Meow.
little eavesdropper.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Caroline will walk off a little bit and turn around to where she's able to like see everybody in view.
That's
So
what
Peter-
it looks like. Bailey said.
So Peter was eavesdropping.
Yeah, he was. He's been in the bag the whole time. That's what the role was.
Yep, Petra's been there. And Lita will say,
He'll go human in Veronica's arms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore all of the nice things you said about me. He'll smile.
Veronica just narrows her eyes at him.
Yeah. Action.
I am sorry.
Why are you sorry? Petra says. Or was that just
Bailey
your
goes
David?
over to
Petra. He'll look at Bailey.
Bailey will go over to Petra and he'll scratch his head and he'll press his forehead to his. Ew.
Yuck.
He'll kiss his cheek.
He looks at Lita and damn near screams.
Lita blinks.
He hops literally from Veronica's arms to in front of her. Marry me. He'll nod. He'll wiggle. Hi. Might have been a little fast.
Hi.
Hi. He'll bounce up and down. Can I have your autograph?
Hi.
Wiggles. I love you.
You
That
have to
was strong. I'm
smile.
sorry. That was strong.
She'll hold her hands out.
The glomper.
Like, here.
Purr. Purr, purr. It's Wonder Woman. Purr.
Caroline is looking at everybody. She's
He'll like climb
frowning.
up her. He literally just starts climbing up her, like in Ahmed. He'll wrap himself around her.
He can. She's 5'10".
He's like
And
5.
God,
Baby.
holy muscles on this woman. Jesus.
I need to tell you guys something.
What? Boop, 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 boop.
What, Caroline?
Unicorn didn't know of Lita's deeds because she didn't have any.
Well,
Not with our pack.
no.
Not with our pack.
She shakes her head. No, not with her. Well, not with your pack.
The reason why Unicorn allowed
Our pack.
Lita was because she saved my life. I tried to kill myself today.
Blinks like.
How'd
What?
that work out for you? That was not the way. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's not the way I wanted to word that. I see you lived. Hold on.
Why?
What? Yeah, why?
Yeah, Bailey like rushes to her side and. No.
There's like so
Why?
many things I'm not allowed to say, but I want to say to you.
I felt an overbearing sense of worthlessness. That all I did was give people pain. That I could never live up to my deed name.
So.
And yet,
Who told you this?
Oh, somebody's gonna die.
no one told me this.
Does that mean we get to beat the shit out of you?
Lita.
Because you believe it?
I used to.
Okay, good. We'll chew our hair again.
Lita
I put
knows that
everybody's
she's struggled with that for a long time.
I put everybody's problems before my own. I cared more what people thought, what other people needed, and not myself. And the more and more it happened, the more and more I realized that I didn't know what I wanted. And all I even cared about was helping others. But in the end, all it was doing was leaving me empty. But that's why I decided, after I lived, that I'm done living for anybody else.
Lita smiles.
Good.
That I'm stronger and I'm living for no man.
More power, girlfriend.
And
Yeah,
this is
Lita
why
absolutely beams at that.
I want to be the pack beta.
I challenge you. Petra holds his hand.
She like flips her hand back and forth at him like, you're not a part of the pack technically.
Hey, I was here during the pact. Do I count? I'll bounce up and down.
She's
Talking
laughing.
pack. Talking pack link. No, it doesn't.
Damn it. He'll go back to chewing Lita's hair. I'd kick your ass though. In a beta challenge.
Bailey's not going to
No doubt.
challenge. Lita is certainly not challenging. She just got there.
Challenging. Cray.
Nope.
Petra would challenge, but he can't. But he actually
Right.
would challenge. When I join the pack, I'll challenge you for beta. And he'll nod.
She
The hell do you
smiles.
wash your hair with? It's delicious.
Shampoo.
Kind. Could put on
Ca-
holy shit.
Caroline is laughing, and she's like, "Aren't you sure that there isn't a lot of vagina sweat still in your hair?"
Oh, whatever.
I'll sniffer.
I make my own shampoo and soap and other products. Still not.
But you sparkle. He'll poop all over her.
I do.
She's
because
dying. She falls over and is dying.
I love you. Look at her cheek.
you are adorable. You are so cute.
He'll wiggle. Worship me. Love me.
She will snuggle him.
You may bask in my glory now. And he'll take a proper basking pose.
But Lita will look at Caroline a little confused and she'll say, "What did I play? And you said I saved you, but it seems to me like you pretty well saved yourself."
She shakes her head. The thing that brought me life, that brought me happiness, immediately after I began to heal a little bit, was the fact that I was told that you were here. My best friend was here.
No, she melts. Like, just absolutely fucking melts.
So, when Veronica shifts to Lupus, Petra will drop out of Lita's arms and shift to Kitty and run over to Veronica and hop on her stomach and do a little 12
And
twirl
Lita-
and lay down.
Yeah, Lita will go over to Caroline and just wrap her up in her arms.
She's hugging her really tight.
He'll grab Veronica's ear and start suckling it like a kitten.
I love you, you know that?
I love you too. Petra says.
Fucking Petra.
She rolls her eyes.
And I love you more than you know. Kisses her forehead.
She's holding on to her. And then she links her arm, and she just kind of smiles at everybody, linking her arms with Wonder Woman.
The cat will lay on his back on the wolf, and he's like, "Do you love me?" He'll put his paws out. Love me. I'm not getting enough attention.
Veronica just regards him with a look.
He'll look up at her. He'll smack her in the face. Hard too.
She grabs
But
him by
without
the
claw.
nape of the neck. And it just puts it just like right under her chin.
Careful, you're gonna get the wrath of the Cienfuegos. Gosh.
He'll shift back to Hamid with his fucking throat in her mouth.
She lets go at that point.
My family and the Cienfuegos are going to be joined one day, and they'll not.
She smiles.
Don't believe me.
No, I believe you're determined. She smiles and looks at Veronica.
I believe my grandfather's determined. She already has a date with him.
Oh my.
If anyone does any like roles with Veronica, they'll figure out like she's Polly.
They know.
Oh yeah.
And he'll flop onto his back and Hamid. Aren't I so beautiful?
Lita looks to Caroline and she goes, "Oh, there is one thing that I don't think you ever knew about me, but I should probably tell you before she shows up. I have a twin sister."
Oh my god! I have a twin brother.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Petra lifts his head and is like, your twin brother is so mean.
What does he mean?
He's mean.
He's a sweetheart to me. She smiles.
Shake his head. He's a terrible person. And he'll lay back down.
Is something. My sister probably knows Jacob.
Why?
Not.
I don't know what you're
Because
talking
she's
about, but I just like being involved.
because she is a
And he eats whatever it was.
she's an Olympic. She's a 5-time Olympic gold medalist in the Olympics as a gymnast.
Is she as pretty as you?
She's my identical twin.
It doesn't mean she's as pretty as you. Look at Reese and,
No,
and,
of course
and
not.
Emil.
Of course not. I'm the pretty one.
Exactly.
She giggles.
He'll pounce up and he'll go over to her and he'll whisper something in her ear. He whispers that in her ear.
You know, she considers it.
His brows go up. You'll think about it and get back to me.
Out of game, this is the pack that everyone's involved.
She looks at Petra and she's like, maybe.
Caroline laughs.
Are you typing it or did you say something and I missed it?
She said maybe.
He'll lean and whisper something in her ear again. Give her a pouty look like this might kill it. Maybe not. Who knows? He'll say that. He'll pull back and give a really big grin. Like, hey.
She shrugs.
Yes. Then he'll walk away. Yes. Yes.
No, wait, before he walks away, she'll whisper back into his ear.
Listen. Oh God, yes. Skips off. Yes. Bounce, 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 bounce. And he'll bounce back over to Veronica. It'll lay on her back in people form. While she's in lupus.
Yeah, she's still lounging.
He'll flick her ear. like hard, like pay attention to me.
Does anybody have anything else they'd like to do in this scene?
Yeah, Petra flicks Veronica's ear, like pay attention to me.
Veronica deliberately ignores him.
Okay, he bites her ear then. Like notice me, he'll say.
She gets up.
He'll clutch on for dear life. He'll
So
go,
that's how you get cats to like you.
he'll
Just
go,
completely ignore them.
he'll go Krinos. He'll go Krinos on top of her. Like
She shoves the Kieran up Krinos.
I just want you to tell me you love me.
You are not my boss!
God damn it! Why? Ah! He's just hanging on.
So
for
Lita's
Caroline
watching them, shaking her head. Bailey's hanging on to Saul like insane.
Caroline is just
Fine.
laughing and she looks at Lita.
I just want to know how two siblings came out of it. And Selene will say, I just want to know how two siblings came out of each other's different wombs and lives, and just wow. Can you have like a soul sibling? Like a soul mate? It's like a sibling? I'll just shake his head.
Who's he talking to?
To everybody. He's just Bailey's talking out loud. Or
Oh, okay.
it's his observation. He just wants to know if someone could have a soul sibling. If not, then there's ground.
yeah, absolutely. And Lita actually, she'll wrap her arm around Caroline even tighter and be like, "Yeah, what do you think we are?"
You two make out though, so.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I'll just pull back, Bailey. Like
Caroline just laughs and then she'll give her a light peck. It's not sexual, just a
Mhm.
tease.
She laughs. Hugs her.
Hugs her back. I'd try picking you up again, but you know how that works.
Yeah, and she hoists her up with ease, just, yeah, like she's a fucking feather.
Selenia
yeah,
will
no.
Selenia will tug on Bailey, and he's like, "Let's go home."
Yes, home.
Well, you know, home is where. Let's go to our house.
I'm planning to enjoy myself as
He'll
Baraka's
smile.
just a Hamid.
Caroline smiles and she's like, "Well, Lita, I gotta go. I have arrangements." She fans herself.
She'll smile. She'll say, "I should probably get back to your father."
she
grins.
fans Lita with her own hand.
Yeah, and I think that is where we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing.
Yes.
And thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.